Hi everyone, God bless. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome and thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to be going over a Bible verse, and that Bible verse is 2 Chronicles 15:7. So like I always suggest, if you want to get a piece of paper, a journal, and just write this down, then I advise you to, so you can remember this and just study it when you have time. So this verse says, and I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone, guys. So it says, "Be strong, therefore, and not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded." And in different translations, that's one, but there's another one. And the one that I'm going to read, it's loading, guys, is let's see, which one do I want to read? I'll read the English Standard Version, which is, "But you take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded." And pretty much that verse in itself is a command. It's a command that we should stand by. But yes, we do have difficult times, and at times it's hard just to follow it, because it's saying, be strong. Do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. And I think this is something that we should always try to grab. We should always try to really think about when we're going through hard times. And really just tell ourselves, like, be strong. Do not give up. Keep going. And, going to a personal story, I am that type of person. I'm getting better. But I still have my moments where, I'll write a to-do list and I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh my God, this is just so many things. And I'll write it down, and then I'll do like 5 things or 10 things, and I'll slowly cross them out. And I'll end up discouraged. Like, even though I got to like 3 things out of 5 or 2 things out of 5, I would get discouraged, and I would just be like, oh my God, And I realized that I was being too hard on myself. And as I started to read the Bible, I came across this Bible verse, and I saw it where it says, "Do not be discouraged." And I had to tell myself every day, you know what? At least I'm doing something. It's better to do something and work slowly at it than get frustrated with myself when I'm not, okay, I didn't do all of it, but at least I'm working towards it. So I really had to work with my mind. And I had to latch on to that verse that says, do not give up, do not be discouraged, because over time, everything will be rewarded. So I just want to let you know, if you're someone that's going through this right now, maybe you're working, you're feeling a little discouraged because it's not exactly where you want to be, just keep going. On the side, look for maybe a new job, but really get your mind right and understand that everything you're going through right now, it's not for nothing. This is a part of your story, and it's all going to come together like a puzzle in due time. So it's important to understand that. And that goes back to patience, because sometimes, many times, we get discouraged, and that could be because, it could be something simple. Maybe you did an interview and you thought you did so good, and maybe you did, and you realize that you didn't get the job, so now you're frustrated with yourself, and you're like, oh my God, like X, Y, and Z, and you're just hard on yourself. And then you're like, okay, I did an interview, I didn't get the job, so I'm not gonna look for another job. I'm just gonna settle where I'm at because I didn't do good in that interview, I didn't get that job. But I'm here to tell you, keep going. You might have not got that job, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep doing interviews and trying to find the place that makes you happy. You don't have to stay in a place where you don't really feel happy at. And but I don't want to get too off topic. But what I'm saying is, do not just get discouraged and think that everything you're doing is for nothing. That's the end goal, because everything will be rewarded in due time. So I'm here to encourage someone today that's been feeling maybe a little down, that's really feeling like they just want to give up on everything, on their business, on their career, on their schooling, whatever it is. And I just want to tell you, keep going little by little. It will all be okay. So remember this verse in times of trouble, 2 Chronicles 15:7, and even in times of good. Just let that be your motor. Let that be your why. I hope this blessed you. God bless.